Okay, so you've been researching and looking to move to the Daytona Beach area, and Port Orange came up on your search. Well, that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, so you're going to want to stick around. Hey, welcome back everyone, and if you're new to my channel, my name's Veronica Edwards. I'm a local full-time real estate agent located right here in Central Florida. And if you're looking to move or relocate, go ahead, give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. Just know I got your back when moving here to Central Florida. So I do get a lot of folks moving here, and they do ask about Port Orange because it has such glowing reviews, I believe is why. And they're absolutely right. So I thought I'd make a little quick video here to go ahead and hopefully answer some of those questions you may have about Port Orange. To start off, first of all, for those of you that don't know, Port Orange, Florida is located on the Atlantic coast, the east coast of Florida, right next to Daytona Beach. It's about an hour and a half south of Jacksonville. And most of the year, the weather is rather pleasant here in our area. July and August, it does get a little hot and humid, but if you can bear it through those few months, you're home free because the rest of the time it's absolutely gorgeous here. Now the homes in Port Orange, you can get a nice home starting around 150, well into the millions. As the average medium home cost is about $250 here in Port Orange. You can get a really nice home for about $250 on up. I seem to sell usually around $300 to $400 range in Port Orange. Seems real common to me, but according to my research, it says it's $250. Now Port Orange also, it's about a 30-mile square radius of that's how large it is, with a population estimated just a little over 60,000. And the good news, according to SafeWise, while I was doing my research, they stated Port Orange, Florida is the second safest city in Florida. I believe that. I think Port Orange, me personally, I think it's a great area, not only to live in, but it's also but it's also very beautiful there, and it's well maintained. The city does an absolutely phenomenal job taking care of their residents. They must really love them, and it shows. Port Orange police officers and whatnot keep it really top notch there without harassing their residents, but it's showing now in the crime statistics. It's a rather safe place to live too, according to SafeWise. You may want to do your own research on that. A lot of folks also like Port Orange or Central Florida in general. Like a lot of retirees will move here as well because of the no state income tax. And you'll have families ranging from retirees, single family owners, first-time home buyers, families with school-age children, because the schools are above average. I'll go ahead and put some links below too about the schools in the city down below this video if you want to check it out. But a lot of families really like the schools. So they'll specifically move to the Port Orange area if they're local to have their children go to the schools in Port Orange. Oftentimes people ask me, how far is Port Orange from the beach? Well, that depends where you live. If you live way far, the other end, opposite of the beach, say down by the highway, like 95, if you live close to 95, you're probably looking at 20, 25 minutes, say 30 on a busy day. You're really honestly not that far from the beach anywhere you live here in Central Florida, where I primarily sell. I have been expanding more to Orlando lately, but even Orlando has Cocoa Beach and stuff. But as far as Port Orange, if you live close to the bridge, Port Orange has a very, very small section of beachside. It's mainly on the other side of the bridge, the mainland side, where Port Orange is. Say if you live close to the bridge, obviously it's just moments to the beach. If you live the farthest part of Port Orange, again, maybe 30 minutes tops to get to the beach. Another nice thing is the cost of living. I kind of touched on that a little bit. Cost of living in Port Orange, and I think this has a lot to do with our area in general, they may be basing off, but it is 3% lower than the national average, than the US average. It is 3% cheaper to live here in our area than any other place in the United States. Again, going back to the home, you get so much more home. When I get families moving here, such like you, I find off of YouTube sometimes, and we start going out and exploring if we decide to work together and looking at homes, and they're just blown away how affordable it is here, considering where they were coming from. I'm talking not only the home, you get so much more home here, but the activities, also the groceries, utilities, everything just seems a lot more affordable than most states in the United States. So some comments I get from families that I have helped move here, or singles or retirees or whoever, a lot of times they will comment they love the schools, and I did talk about the schools are above average, but they absolutely love the schools. So they will oftentimes mention that. They also love how Port Orange will leave trees and the hammocks when they are building in here in Port Orange. They don't just go ahead and level everything, which also helps make the parks. Port Orange has lots of beautiful shady parks, which makes it nice when you are on your little family walk or walking by yourself, or maybe your kids are outside playing, you're not getting scorched by the sun. They leave, like I said, a lot of trees up, and I've had comments on people that they really like that. It gives them more of a natural look. They comment that it's a good place to raise a family. Probably that's going back again to you're close to the beach, above average schools, the shady parks. Some have mentioned it's a great location. Where it's located, you're close to 95, I-4. You're only moments from the Daytona International Speedway, the Daytona Airport. Plenty of shopping, especially now that they have, for a few years now, they've had the Port Orange Pavilion. Many families really like that because it has some bars in there, some restaurants, plenty of shopping. They have, the Port Orange Pavilion is a really, really nice one-stop shop for anybody. I think they even have a Chuck E. Cheese in there for your kids. They'll hold family days or family events I'll see in there sometimes. And those that like to walk, they absolutely love the Dunbar Bridge in Port Orange. That's the bridge I was mentioning earlier that will get you from mainland to beachside. It's not only is it beautiful, it's a nice walk, breezy. Usually when you get to the top, even when it's a little warm out, it's nice and breezy. The views are spectacular. And you can also go underneath the bridge. And if you're not a walker, there's tons of, you can't fish from the bridge, but there's plenty of fishing spots designated just for the fishermen in you. Or you can just hang out and have a picnic. There's picnic area. It's just launch your boat there. They love the Dunbar Bridge. I'll have to agree. I like it a lot too. You might even see me walking it some days. So if you're thinking of relocating or moving here, go ahead, give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. Just know I got your back when you're moving to Port Orange or any place in Central Florida. Until next time.